Hey folks, Ben from Smokin Hot Confessions here. We are about an hour short of presentation. It's all done and dusted. The boys are kicking back, relaxing now. And I've got with me Rob from Smokin Hot N Saucy here. Mate, how has Bangalow been treating you?
Mate, it's always a good comp. This is our second year. When we come up, we do everything. So we do the whole hog, plus the 4 categories. Whole hog cook this year was really, really good. Turned out fantastic. So hopefully, we came 3rd last year. Hopefully we get a better call up next year with that one. And I think all the other candies were pretty good. So that's a great comp, good friends, good atmosphere. The music's great. And I think they do a great job of here. So we'll try and continue to come up every year. Yeah.
It is a good one. It is a good one. Yeah. I think that was Keith.
Yeah. I've got some pretty funny team members. They're funny. Yeah.
So, mate, you've recently opened the lot down in Newcastle. Tell us a bit about that.
So, a couple of years ago, we bought a food truck on a trip to Brisbane. Burleigh Heads. We're up at Burleigh Heads for the Burleigh Head barbecue competition there. And we bought a food bus and got it fitted out. And first sort of 18 months, pretty rocky with the mechanical sort of failures we had on the bus and the money that we're pouring into trying to get it going. And my wife and I decided, because she's 50% of Smokin Hot N Saucy and I'm the other 50%. And she'll probably tell you she's 80%, not 20%, but And so we decided we'd look for an area where we could park up, have some outdoor seating, some lights, and really do something that was special. A bit more like an American style eatery, which was on the side of the road when you couldn't be on the side of the road.
I'm feeling like a Valentina's style type thing.
Yeah, and there's plenty of food trucks popping up all down through Austin, up through Waco, and into Fort Worth, Texas. Smiley's BBQ's about to open up there in the stockyards, which is he used to be the pitmaster at Le Barbecue down in Austin, so he's moved to Fort Worth, Texas now.
Oh wow!
And him and I are pretty good buds, and I've been talking to him a little bit. But things like that, where they open up in trailers again, they're starting from scratch, outdoor seating, under some big oak trees over there. We don't have the oak trees, but we hired a lot, which is an old car lot. So we called it the lot, and we parked the bus on it. We've got 10 tables and bench sort of picnic tables set up now. We've got the lights set up over the top. We've got all the graffiti art, like Austin street art, all around the lot.
Very cool.
The guy that painted it is now our cutter. So he cuts the brisket and the meats and makes the sandwiches and stuff. So he did such a great job. We give him a job.
Love it, mate. Yeah. So he was already an artist, now he's a food artist.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he's still painting, and we're working to the bone. But he enjoys himself. He's sort of become part of the family now, as all our staff are. And Randy and I, we started this with an envision of doing it for ourselves and work for ourselves, and we certainly are doing that. And we've got people like Dion Allen from Comatose Barbecue. He's come on board to help us out while we're overseas. He ran the bus for us, and hopefully in the next couple of months it comes on a bit more of a permanent basis for us. And the guys that come and compete and help us out. Tonight my wife's doing a wedding for 100 people in Colburn. We've got our staff running the bus, and I get to drink beers at the barbecue comp with the fellas, and so everyone's sort of pulling their weight. And then next week, when we go to Burleigh Heads, our staff will run the bus, and Dion's going to go down and run that for us for the weekend. And Randy, the kids, and I will head up to Burleigh and have a week with the beers and compete and do some barbecue up there. So.
Mate, that sounds like a fantastic lifestyle.
Yeah, mate, it is. It certainly beats where I came from. I came from the coal mining industry, worked sort of in Canada. Bit of time in America and all, in New South Wales. I was in the Hunter Valley and out in Central West in Mudgee. And going from waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and going out to an office and sitting in front of a computer for a couple of hours and going to meetings all day. Now I get bossed around by my wife and I get to cook barbecue and drink beer, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
Sounds great, mate. I love it. Right, now you also recently held the Smoking Broke competition. What was that like as a first-time promoter?
Yeah, as I said, it was pretty daunting, Ben. We really had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. We spoke to a couple of other promoters. We had no idea of the event we wanted to put on. It was one of the bases of an event we do back in Texas at China, the Half Moon Holidays competition, which is really based around families. They have a kids fishing tournament, they have a washerboard tournament, they have a margarita hand-in. It's all family can get all involved with the whole weekend. And
sorry, did you say a washboard tournament? Is that where they like hold the thing on their body and like the?
No, so washerboards is they have a board set with 3 holes, and you get some washers, and you have teams of 2, and you throw washers into the holes and you score points. So first to 21 wins.
Right.
So it's a washboard tournament. But so we wanted to do something like that in Broke. We had a great park. We lived in Broke. We wanted to do something for the local community, get everyone out, they would support it. So we spoke to the council and they got straight on board and said, yeah, let's do something. So we sort of budgeted on having about 2,000 people show up. You know, we had food vendors, we had music, had the barbecue comp obviously with the ABA. And it all sort of went really, really well because we had 6,500 people show up.
Mate, that's fantastic. What's the population of the town?
Oh, there's about 300 people in Broke. It really went gangbusters for a first year. So much so it really overwhelmed us a little bit. We sort of didn't know how to cope with that many people. We recently had a meeting with the council and they want to go around again. So we always have a 3-year plan with them. And after the first year, we're going to review and say, is it going to go ahead, not going to go ahead? So we're going to go for 60 teams, 60 ABA teams this year. We had 24 last year. $20,000 minimum cash prize. That's cash prize, not trophies. That's cash, hard-earned cash.
Nice.
Plus that might go up depending on sponsorship and stuff like that moving forward. And we're looking at 10 to 15,000 people over 2 days. So
that's amazing.
We're looking at making a huge sort of an event, a regional meat stock, if you will, but a bit more laid back, not a trade show. You know, we're not going to have people there selling barbecues and things like that. We might have a couple of sponsors like Firebrand that might have their charcoal and stuff like that there. But we want it to be more like a country fair where if you want to learn, if you go to a country fair, you want to buy a tractor, go talk to the farmer that's bought the tractor. He'll tell you what's good, bad or indifferent about it. When you come to our Smokin Broke, we want you to go and talk to the teams and ask them, why do you use this smoker? What do you use this cooker for? They use it in their backyard cooking. They know the ins and outs of it. They know it better than a tradesperson trying to sell you a barbecue. Go and have the conversation with those guys. And that's what we want it to be. We want it to be a craft fair, not a trade fair. So we'll have craft knives, craft rubs, craft sauces, all those sorts of things. Last year was a bit hard because we had a couple of those key sort of vendors pull out on us at the last minute and we couldn't replace them. But this year, you know, we know the ones we want to get and we'll get them early and get them locked in. And June long weekend next year, Saturday, Sunday, free camping in the park, which is another big draw card. You know, for the weekend in June, you've got nothing on, you've got free camping Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, you leave Monday morning. Tickets this year will probably be $10 for a weekend ticket. That's a weekend pass into the event.
That's incredible.
You get free demonstrations, you get to look around the markets, talk to 60-odd barbecue teams, you can buy some great barbecue supplied by a couple of food vendors there and listen to free music. Mate. $10 is a pretty good ticket.
It's not going to get any better than that, mate.
No,
It sounds fantastic, and I love that you're doing so much for the barbecue community and the barbecue scene. So thank you very much for that.
Thanks, mate.
And I just want to say thank you for being a part of this little video. And mate, I will see you if I don't see. Oh no, I'll see you at Burleigh.
7 days, mate. We'll do all.
And then I'll see you in Broke in June.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. Come on down. You won't not enjoy it. It's a great weekend.